WRRS!
WRRS, bring you the latest intermediate school news.
We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars and we see.
Hello Intermediate School, and I want to welcome you here to the channel WRRS on January 6, 2021. I'm Ella White. Happy New Year! This station prides itself with bringing you the latest intermediate school news. On this day in 1952, Peanuts debuted in the Sunday papers across the United States. Do you know who created the Peanut Gang? You know Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and the rest of the gang. If you answered Charles Schulz, you were right. Great job. It is also National Shortbread Day, National Technology Day, and National Bean Day. I guess you can eat shortbread and beans while surfing the web today. Little weird? Let's find out who this week's Students of the Week are. Congratulations. It's library time with Mrs. Hahn.
Hello Intermediate School, Happy New Year. Our last time we had WRRS, the emoji story title was The Polar Express. And our new one for this new school year is, this is a hint for any of my awesome readers out there. One of our books in our library is called The Front Desk. And this is the sequel. And we recently, before break, got 2 copies of this book into our library. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly suggest checking out Front Desk and then this book as well. I hope everyone had an amazing holiday break. I hope everyone's happy, healthy, and ready to take on this new year of 2021. Have a great week, and I hope to see you soon.
Have you checked out a book lately? It's time for Counselor Chat.
Hey guys, it's Mrs. Bailey back for another Counselor's Chat, and this week I just wanted to let you know that I have a pretty cool new bulletin board that's going up soon in the hallway. I've talked to you guys about The Color Monster before. Wonderful book, but basically it's all about how when we feel a bunch of emotions at one time, we can get very confused, we can feel overwhelmed. So it's really important to kind of separate your emotions, identify them, and then find ways to handle them or cope with them. I made my own color monster, which will be hanging in the hallway, and some of my friends in the building also made some of their own color monsters, which I will be hanging up as well. So check it out soon. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll talk to you soon.
Now it's time to find who the next person is to get a pie in the face for a good attendance. Next week we will say the face pie smash.
Last time I got voted as the person to get pie in the face. The students have voted again, and this time it's Mrs. Larkin. Can't wait to do it.
Keep up the good work. Keep attending everything you're supposed to be doing. So you will be able to catch one of those mystery votes. Who knows where or when they will pop up. It's time for art therapy with Mrs. Fridman.
Hi everyone, today what we're going to be doing for our art therapy is making a series of affirmation cards. Now this card is a little bit big, but I made it bigger so that you could see it today for my example. You can make the smaller sized index cards. And what the point of this is to have a stack of them, really, that you could possibly carry around with you and take out when you need a little reminder of things. So the first affirmation I wrote on here, I wrote it in cursive. Hopefully you can tell what it says. This too shall pass. Maybe something's going on, kind of struggling, and this is something you could read to yourself. This too shall pass. Now what I also decided to do is I printed out just some random, I like flowers. Not everyone does, but I like flowers and nature-y things. A lot of you probably know that. But I printed out just some samples of some floral designs, and I'm just going to use those floral designs to kind of just decorate my affirmation card. Okay, and that's basically what we're going to do. Some other affirmations. Breathe calmly. I am calm. I live in peace. The future is good. I am free. I'm not in danger, just uncomfortable. This will become easier. I have control over my thoughts. Stop. Sometimes we just need to put a stop sign up to our thoughts, don't we? And then find gratitude for 3 things. Okay, so this too shall pass. That's my first one. I'm going to just do a little decorating now, you know, and that's really all it is. I might just put this little flower design down here in the corner. I have my Sharpies, but you don't have to use Sharpies. You can really use anything that you might have on hand. Maybe you like to use watercolor. Maybe you like to just use some other type of artistic medium. So really, it's your choice. And then when you're drawing, use that as your therapy too. You know, just use color, use line design, whatever speaks to you, whatever might help your mood. So, you know, I might make a series of these for myself, because guess what? Adults need things like this too. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of decorate around my affirmation. I like some of these interesting flowers over here on the side, so I'm just going to kind of do some of these. And maybe you have designs in your own mind already. Maybe you don't really need to go and find designs, so whatever works for you is what I think. You know, and you can just kind of do some different designs here. Let's find a color I didn't use. It'd be nice to sit down with a friend or a family member and work on them together, and you know, that can spark conversation too. When you sit down with someone, maybe as you're doing this, you could talk to someone about what that affirmation means to you, how you're feeling about it, and invite someone else to talk about how they're feeling, because it can be uncomfortable to talk about your feelings. But if you do it and show that it's okay, other people might feel comfortable. So today's art therapy is to make your own stack of affirmation cards. Design them, use color, use fonts in any way you want. And you can find some of these examples online. You could just think of some, you know, from thinking about our announcements in the morning, things that we've said over and over again. Okay? So take that stack with you wherever you go. Keep it in your bedroom, maybe on your dresser at night. Take one out and read it to yourself. Maybe read the whole packet. Okay? So have fun, and hopefully this is helpful.
Thanks, Miss Friedman. How about a Be a Super Reader tip from Mrs. Monison? Since we missed it at the end of December because of vacation.
You could be a super reader just like me.
Hi kids, I'm here with another tip for you. Sometimes when you are done reading, teachers like me are going to ask you questions about what you've read. And sometimes it's really hard to remember everything that was in the book. So what do? I want you to look back in the text. Whether you are in class, doing a written assignment, working at home, taking a test, anytime you've done reading and you have to answer questions afterwards, look back at what you've just read. Look back in the passage or look back in the book and find the answers. It's really important when you're answering questions that you know what you're talking about. So go back to the text and find the correct answer. And here's another tip. Sometimes when I'm reading, my mind wanders. And if my mind wanders, I don't know what I read about. So when I'm reading in my head, when I get to the end of a paragraph, if it's a complicated book, or to be honest, if it's something I'm not very interested in and it's harder for me to concentrate, at the end of that paragraph, I stop and I think to myself, do I know what I just read? If I do, then I go on. If I don't know what I just read though, I go back and read that paragraph again. Because otherwise, I won't have any idea what the whole thing is about when I'm finished, even if I read every single word on the page. So make sure that you're paying attention to details, you're self-monitoring to figure out if you really understood it and if you really remember it, and that you're looking back for the details you need to answer questions. Have a great day.
Thanks, Ms. Monison. This brings an end to our broadcast today. Remember to keep those masks on when you're supposed to, wash your hands, do the vampire cough and sneeze, and be respectful of others. Okay, say it with me. We are respectful. We are responsible. We are safe. We are Red Raider Strong.